Hello and welcome to the Walking Talking topic on volume question number 2 with me, Mr. Barton. Now this is a classic volume question. The sphere and cone below have equal volumes. That's going to be very important. The radius of the sphere is 6.7, so we'll just mark on a little 6.7 there. The height of the cone, and that's going to be the vertical height of the cone, is 10.4. Calculate the radius of the base of the cone, so that's what we don't know. Okay, well, one thing we do know is they've got equal volumes, and we've got the radius of the sphere, so we can actually work out the volume of the sphere. So now, as I said in video 1, this is at the front of your front cover of your exam, and it's 4/3 pi r cubed, where my radius is 6.7. So that's going to be 4/3 times by pi times by 6.7 cubed. Let's bang that into the calculator. So we're going to need a little fractions button. 4/3 times by pi times by 6.7, and I'm going to need a little cubed button there. Press equals, and that's going to come to 1259.83. Okay, now I know the volume of the cone, so let's take my cone here. Now again, you get this volume given to you at the inside front cover. The volume of a cone, and I'm just going to check I've got this right, because every now and again I mess this up. It's 1/3 pi r squared h. Now we don't know what r is, that's the whole point, but we know what h is, so it's 10.4, so we can at least put that in there. So that's going to be equal to 1/3 pi r squared times by 10.4. So let's at least make a start on that one. So we can do 1/3, that can go in there. We can times that by pi, that can go in there, and we can times that by 10.4. And we're going to get, in terms of pi, but I'll have it as a decimal, 10.8908, and that is going to be times by my radius squared. So I know that my volume of my sphere is 1259.83, and my volume of my cone is 10.89 blah 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 times by my radius squared. And I know that these two things are equal. So I know that 10.8908 radius squared is equal to 1259.83. So all I've got to do is figure out what my radius is. So radius squared is, if I divide both sides by 10.8908, so I get 1259.83 divided by 10.8908. And then if I want to work out what my actual radius is, I'm just going to have to square root both sides. So I end up with 1259.83 over 10.8908. Now there is a slightly more accurate way of doing this, and that's leaving things in terms of pi. But to be honest with you, I've done this question a few times, and this seems to be the way that my students are most happy with. So if you're wondering why I'm not leaving answers in terms of pi, that's the reason why. And the accuracy doesn't matter, just doesn't make too much of a difference at the end. So I'm going to do square root. I'm going to need a big fraction. On the top of it, I'm going to have 1259.83, and I'm going to divide that. I got that there. Yep. Divide that by 10.8908. I'm going to press equals, and it's going to come out and tell me that my radius is equal to 10.755 centimeters. And that'll do it. I'll probably round my answer to 10.8 centimeters because it's asked me to get it to one decimal place. And as I say, if you use it in terms of pi, you get the exact same answer to one decimal place anyway. So there you go. It's the classic thing of knowing both formulas for the volumes of spheres and cones, and then just thinking sensibly how to work out your missing values. And you're getting stacks of marks for that. So just watch out for that one.